The Ghostbusters and Terrible, those don't go together.
I like the first movie.
I'm okay with the first movie. Like, it's not a movie I would go back and be like, man, the Ghostbusters, yeah!
I really like the first.
Yeah,
I like the first movie a lot. The second movie was okay. I didn't bother with the new one.
It's just sad because like Rick Moranis wasn't a Ghostbuster until the second movie, so it was like if you wanted Rick Moranis as a Ghostbuster, you had to watch the second.
Yeah, but I like the other guys too. So.
Yeah.
The other guys
me
were pretty
too.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I'd like go back and excitedly watch Ghostbusters. It's not like I'm kind of. I'll go back and like watch the Goonies again, like, and be excited to watch Goonies. But like,
not into the Goonies. The Goonies was like, oh fuck, there's nothing to watch on YTV.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, Goonies was one of those ones where it's like, why is this one a cult classic? I never understood the Goonies.
I enjoyed it. There was one movie though, whenever it was on TV, my dad would always come and get me and we'd watch it, and that was always Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
That's a great film though, so...
Yeah, that is a good...
That's the magnum opus of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme's whole career.
Because that's Jean-Claude Van Damme when he tried.
Yeah.
You know what else was great? Cobra. If we're talking about the amazing action films that people forgot that had stars in it, I almost said Steven Seagal. No. Although Steven Seagal had quite a bit of gold. Sylvester Stallone's Cobra. That was a fun one. Yeah. That was goofy fun.
Escape from New York.
Escape from New York.
LA.
And Escape from LA.
I love those unironic. I love how Escape from LA is basically.
I love them unironically.
I love that Escape from LA is basically a parody of Escape from New York.
Yeah.
Like.
And it's a parody with the same people.
The same is the same. Well, it's a John Carpenter film. Of course, the lead is going to be. Why am I blanking on his name? He's like one of my favorite actors. He's in like every. What is wrong with me? Why do I not remember his name? He's like... I
can't help you. I'm the worst with actor names.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Big Trouble in Little China, The Thing,
yeah.
everything. He's in everything.
Exactly who
He's
you're
in every
about.
great John Carpenter movie, other than I don't think he was
like
in...
Saint Seiya, where I can remember.
Yeah, he wasn't in They Live, though. But They Live had Roddy Piper, so no complaints.
Yeah.
Because They Live was awesome, because John Carpenter makes awesome movies.
It was really good.
Oh, you know what? Great action movie?
Blade Trinity.
But
Triple H versus Ryan Reynolds.
No, I can't.
Only the first and the third movie, though. The second one, not so good.
Oh, it's okay, because I never saw the
good.
second one, because YTV would show the first and third one back to back. So I never knew why Whistler was alive in the third one, because he dies in the first, and then he dies in the third.
Exactly.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I've seen the second movie, and I don't know why he's alive in the third movie.
The worst part, too, is because they'd never acknowledged there was a second movie, but the third one is called Trinity. I'm like, okay, so is this the third I'm missing it? But no, why would YTV only air the first and the third? Doesn't make sense. Trinity must be a dumb name for the second one, because it's a dumb movie. So I'm like, I don't know, none of this plot makes any sense. Oh shit, I finally see a warrior.
Pretty much accurate. For the kids at home, YTV is you know, Nickelodeon, but Canadian.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It's what you do when Teletoon doesn't have anything good on.
Exactly.
Hey, what about 4Kids TV?
Never watched it.
I watched some.
That's where Sonic X was aired.
Oh, I didn't watch that.
And where Kirby was aired.
The solid third place for me was Family Channel. Sometimes it had something.
Family Channel sometimes has.
Yeah, it had no commercials, which was the big selling point.
Yeah.
Because it's public.
It like promoted its own shows, but like.
I don't know if you noticed, by the way, there's a question mark over there. We stumbled into where the treasure hunt starts.
Oh, I've already completed that.
Okay, I know where the next few parts of it are too, so we can motor on through.
Aren't they on the way back?
One of them is, but that's like one for later. There's a small detour we can do to get the second one. This quest will clutter your inventory, by the way, so just be ready to drop shit.
Shit.
Open thing, complete the quest, find the old barrel by the chimney. Okay, the old barrel by the
this
chimney
feels good.
is just to the east of here. It's along that road.
That just feels so good.
What does?
Running into a group of murlocs and then just blizzarding them.
Yeah, it's pretty satisfying. Mass killing people.
Watching them all die.
Yeah, watching people die is pretty satisfying. Let's keep moving north. Coast Runners.
There's
should be
one
here.
more warrior.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
kill him. Where are you? Yay!
the
I got
credit.
it. Okay, so we just need Coast Runners. They're
too.
farther north.
And are also weaker.
Yeah,
Hey, look, a vulture.
A bunch of vultures.
I'm not fighting them.
Is there loot in there? You think?
I don't think so.
Inside
In the
that
corpse?
fish.
Nothing
I
good.
don't know.
Are these Coast Runners?
I just-
No.
I can't stop staring at this Technicolor dance floor that Brandon's got going on.
Well, let's go this way because then we can go hit
I'm
up.
kind of staring at it
We
too.
can hit up the next level of the thing. What do you call it? You know, John Carpenter's The Thing.
I was gonna say
The-
the thing
The
from
Thing.
John Carpenter.
Yeah, the next level of Captain Sander's Hidden Treasure. It's just over here.
You know, I've never seen that movie.
It is very good.
It's good.
Whenever people say The Thing as like a movie, my brain always goes to
Fantastic
watching
Four?
like Alien or Predator.
I always think of Fantastic Four too.
I think of Adam's Family.
Oh,
It's just like
I did
Yeah.
used to watch a lot of Addams Family. The live action one, I liked that more than the cartoon.
Yeah.
thinking about Predator and Alien there made me think about the fact that the first Alien or Predator movie I saw was Alien versus Predator.
Ooh.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's
Which
so
then
weird.
made me think about the fact that the first time I ever saw Freddy or Jason was in Freddy versus Jason.
I've never even
That is
seen
so
that
weird.
one.
That is a weird coincidence.
Defias Messenger, fuck you.
Kill him!
Get
that's
get
it.
that one.
That's
I have a special message
Yeah.
for What an Elf, and it says you must die. Well, he's dead.
Ugh.
Buckskin cape.
Oh,
No,
guys, this
why?
broken barrel says greetings, Mah-Dry-Bread.
Whoa.
I think the next place you gotta go is the windmill, which is just due northwest of here.
Yeah, it's up by some knoll caps.
Yeah, it's over this way.
All right, well, we may as well go do that because that's up by the coast we need to be at anyway. Let me just double check. Yeah, search the empty jug next to the windmill for the next clue. Yep. Lone
I'm
windmill.
trying to think if there was any weird movies that I watched in Strange Orders.
I'm just trying to remember the name of
Mah-Dry.
that actor that I love.
Mah-Dry, I was thinking about this earlier, and I wanted your opinion on it. In The Breakfast Club, Carl the janitor, is he a great character or not?
I enjoyed him.
I did too.
Like, do you think that he is the Ferris Bueller of that movie?
I don't know that he would be the Ferris Bueller of that movie.
Here's why I think that. Because he, at the very beginning of the movie, you see a picture of him
Yep.
just hanging out in the school corridor. And he was like the honor student. And that's why he gets along so well with Brian.
Right.
So now that he's the janitor, he had the power to do whatever he wanted because he was like the grade A student, but he decided to be a janitor. And he's the smartest character in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Here's a better question. Ferris Bueller's Day Off or The Breakfast Club?
Breakfast Club.
Ferris Bueller.
I'm going Breakfast
I
Club.
have to say Ferris Bueller.
No, I like Breakfast Club more. As much as I love Ferris Bueller, and I do love the theories around it too. There's some really interesting fan theories about that movie, about Ferris Bueller not existing.
Yeah.
Those are really interesting.
About it just being Cameron's fever dream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah, there's like
That's a
really good
interesting
theories
theory.
on that. I don't think this is the right windmill. I think it's by a knoll cap.
Like that it just pulls like a Fight Club on
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
But
Oh, is this not the one?
yeah, apparently this isn't the right one. Hold on, let me just no, barrels face north. This is Crusade.
Oh.
Walk in till the jug next to lone windmill on the sea bluffs. You poke around that. Now from this here
So we're gonna
barrel
get
face north. Where was?
Yeah, so go north from the barrel.
Oh,
and
so
then
it's just
head...
farther along this coast. Okay.
Yeah.
Personally
Bueller.
for me, it's Ferris Bueller.
I think that Breakfast Club is the better movie by a technical standpoint, but
Okay, here's how I see it.
Ferris Bueller.
Breakfast Club better as art, like as fine art. You can watch it and appreciate so many more things about it every time you watch it. Ferris Bueller is better as a pure entertainment film.
I still
I can
side with Breakfast Club on that. Part of it is that I feel that Ferris Bueller's Day Off has been slightly tainted for me, and is mostly because I have seen Matthew Broderick in other movies, and what I realized is he's the worst actor alive, and that he was only good as Ferris Bueller because he was already a terrible actor. And so when you watch if you watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off after watching I don't know, the fucking live action Inspector Gadget movie, which is one of the worst performances I've ever seen in my life. You will see so much of shitty Inspector Gadget in Ferris Bueller the character. And all of a sudden you're like, "Whoa, no, that's horrible." And then it doesn't ruin the whole movie because there's still tons I love about that movie, but Cameron's an awesome character.
Cameron is my favorite character in the movie, and arguably one of my favorite movie characters of all time.
Yeah,
undoubtedly.
I relate
Cameron
to that
is
guy
awesome
on so many levels.
He's great.
Okay, so how about we go seasonally, and we talk, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
Die Hard. I actually haven't seen that. That's just
arguably, Die Hard is.
Well,
a Christmas
if we're counting
movie.
that as a Christmas, to be fair, it is.
If we count
if we're
wins.
counting it, then yes, because Die Hard's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, that's the hard part, though.
Let's
if you
not
count
Die Hard because
I was gonna say it beats
fair.
everything. If you
Yeah,
count
Die
it.
Hard's
It's
really
not a fair-
good.
It's not fair. I mean, like traditional Christmas
okay.
movie, like like Christmas with the Cranks, Frosty the Snowman.
Okay, Deck the Hall sucks balls. Can we say that?
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like it that much either. I have to. It's pretty good. If I'm remembering the right movie, which movie is that again?
Oh fuck! I gotta make a shitload of inventory space.
Because if we're talking like traditional like Christmas movies, and not like these humorous ones that are.
I'm talking Christmas movies like The Little Drummer Boy and.
Because I really like
Charlie Brown's
Christmas.
I really like Miracle on 34th
Charlie Brown's
Street.
Christmas. We watched it every single year until the
Charlie Brown's
VHS tape
Christmas
wore
is
out.
really good too.
See, I'm not.
I can't think of any other ones off the top of my head. I think I really like the Polar Express.
Never
honestly.
seen it. Where the fuck
Not
are
fun
these motherfucking Coast Runners? Good
I'm not fun at
lord!
all. The movie that I liked is The Grinch.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yeah, like not the fucking.
Here they are.
The Jim Carrey one.
No, not that movie. That movie's awful.
But like the original one.
The original
Okay,
cartoon
hold on.
one.
I know it had a
that
super
one's good.
generic name, but I can never remember it. Okay, there's two movies that may as well have the same name to me because I think it's just the name of a Christmas song is so generic and shit. One is that horrible one with Anakin and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
With Anakin and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, it's got the kid. What's
Okay.
he? Jake
Hayden
Lloyd or
Christensen.
whatever. No,
Hayden-
not
No,
Hayden
Jake
Christensen.
Lloyd.
Jake Lloyd.
Oh, my
It's the
bad.
only other
that
movie that
kid.
Kill
Jake.
this guy.
Yeah.
Episode
No,
one.
that's I can't remember the name of that damn movie, but that's one of my favorite Christmas movies. It's actually one of my top 5 favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
It's a funny movie,
What about-
but it's awful.
What
I
about
love
movies
it
like Home
because it's
Alone?
awful.
Home Alone, I hate.
Home Alone's good.
No, fuck it.
But
Fuck that movie.
Whoa.
I feel like the rest. I feel like only the first one was good. I feel like the sequel
That's true. I'm not a huge fan, but like I respect it as a
I think
movie.
the sequels,
Home Alone 5,
The
why
sequels
does
are
this
terrible.
keep
kinda
happening?
ruined it.
Why does this kid keep getting left? Well, because it's not the same kid.
Yeah,
I think the third movie's about a girl.
Oh.
yeah. The first and the second movies were about the same kid, but that was like it.
Yeah, the second movie had Donald Trump in it.
Look, the only good
Cha, that was
thing
weird.
the only good thing that Macaulay Culkin has ever done is show up on that indie wrestling show last week.
Yeah.
The only thing good that Macaulay Culkin has ever done is cocaine.
Actually, to be fair, he's hilarious in a lot of short films. He's got a good sense of humor about shit. Okay, we're done here. We can just go. So we need to go to the treasure chest now. Hold on, where is it?
It's to the island just
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
west of where you found that last clue.
Yeah, that's easy.
Damn. Now I'm just
Best
trying to think of other
movie
movies.
that has Dwayne the Rock Johnson in it.
All of them.
I agree. All of them.
I don't think I've
but
seen a
your
single one
favorite
with
out
him in
of
it.
them all.
I don't think I've seen one.
I don't know,
with him in it, actually.
WrestleMania, does that count?
I've seen a lot of
the
Rock movies.
Tooth Fairy. He was in that movie.
I don't really like any of the Fast and the Furious movies he was in. I think he was in like.
I forgot he was in those movies.
There
he was
was
in, like, a
one.
couple.
There was one movie that came out recently that was just another one of your typical comedy movies that
He was
aren't
also
really a
in that
comedy movie.
remake. He was also in that remake of Baywatch, that movie that came out recently.
He's
I mean,
also
a few months
in the
ago.
remake of Jumanji, which just makes me
Yeah,
sad.
yeah, which is just I don't know how to feel about it because when The Rock is in a movie, the movie becomes better, but I don't know if it's enough to save how terrible that movie is.
Yeah, Jumanji sucks.
I don't know.
I don't care what anyone says.
I liked the original.
Like the original
Jumanji.
with Robin
Yeah, I
Williams.
hated it.
Getting
that movie.
attacked.
Well, I
Okay,
guess you're
come
just
on.
gonna.
Just swim.
I'm
Just
safe
swim away from the
now.
Murlocs.
Well, they were like rooting me.
Just swim away.
Just swim, God. If you're only trapped in netting, it's fine.
Favorite horror movie?
The Thing.
Oh God.
The Shining, because I don't watch other horror movies.
The Shining's really good, but I'm still going with The Thing. I enjoy it more.
Oh, The Shining is good.
From like from an
Interesting.
art perspective, though, The Shining is like one of the best movies I've ever seen.
From an art perspective, Cannibal
Cannibal Holocaust.
Holocaust.
That doesn't count as a horror movie,
Cannibal
Brandon.
Holocaust, of course.
It was pretty scary.
We
thing for me
were.
to
I don't know. We were laughing our asses off during that movie because.
That's because they were aliens.
By
That movie.
yeah, in our fan theory, they were aliens. Because by 3, we were watching it by 3 in the morning, and the soundtrack was weird as hell because it was from the 70s. So we all just started going pew pew along with the weird sounds. And that's where the joke came from that we had ever since high school when we brought to the show of every time the screen fades to black, it's because someone's getting their dick chopped off. We saw like 4 people lose their dick in that movie.
I gotta say for mine, it's probably Alien. If you
I
can
don't
count
know.
Alien.
I would count
Yeah.
Alien.
I don't know what the best horror movie is, but the movie that consistently scares me every time and I refuse to watch it, the entirety of the Jaws series. I can't do it.
Jaws 1 is
Huh.
surprisingly scary.
I can't do it.
I have yet to
Sharks
watch it
and
because
the
I do
water
not like that.
Terrify me. They terrify me so bad. I got nightmares after watching Titanic. That's how bad my fear
Is it because it wasn't
I've
good?
never.
Well, yeah, that too.
I've never been afraid of Jaws.
The movie has... I've never been afraid of
terrifies
Jaws, the character. I was afraid of how there's one moment in that movie where there's a jump scare that gets you really fucking bad. And you wouldn't think of it in like this movie that's not at all marketed as a horror film. I like the movie.
No, I'm not.
And it's
I'm
still
not-
PG to this day.
Yeah,
I'm
what
not
the
taken
hell?
by that movie. That movie just doesn't freak me out.
Yeah, it doesn't freak
Freaks
me out
me
either.
out,
There's
but
just
it's-
one moment for me.
Yeah, I just have a very strong irrational fear of the ocean and creatures under the
Oh yeah, I
ocean.
have that
So,
same.
yeah,
I have
don't
that
like
same
blood.
fear.
terrifies the hell out
I have
of
the
me.
same fear.
Oh.
I just
but
don't like
it
blood,
doesn't-
so that's why Jaws turns me off.
Yeah, I've got that same
Oh,
fear. I
yeah.
forget the name of that fear, by the way. I have that.
Yeah, I know some people who have
Sharks,
that.
that doesn't scare me. I'm
freak
thinking
out.
much bigger things than that. That's why, like,
Oh.
and I've talked about this on stream before and everything, how I love Super Mario 64, but Dory scares me because the room that Dory is in has a low draw distance.
Oh god.
And
yeah,
that
yeah, you can't see anything
scared
beyond
the
that point.
shit
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
me.
yeah.
And like even like now when I play it, like I know it's there, I know it's not scary looking, and it's still like I get this like dropping feeling in my chest every time.
Yeah.
I hate it. I don't even dislike that stage. That whole stage I feel fine until I'm going down that elevator knowing what's up ahead. That's what I fucking hate. And that's the first star, and it's mandatory because that's how you get the medal cap.
Where are we going?
We're going
I'm going
south
back
to
to-
cash in.
Yeah, I'm going back to the lighthouse.
I totally forgot about it. It terrifies me. It, along with 2 really, really bad childhood experiences, gave me coulrophobia.
I don't think I ever saw the full movie of It. I only ever saw bits and pieces, and the bits I saw didn't scare me. Like, I've never been afraid of clowns,
I didn't see that movie.
but I don't know. I've heard there are moments in it that probably would have scared me as a kid, but those aren't the moments I saw.
I was already afraid of clowns. I actually cannot walk over. You know those grates that are along the side of the road?
Yes.
The storm grates? I can't walk over them anymore because of
Where
that movie.
Pennywise is known for hiding out.
He grabs the children from them. Yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah, I saw that part, but that never scared me.
By the way,
over those.
if you
I
guys
was already
got-
scared of clowns, so that just made it worse.
If you guys got a quest for delivering a compass from Westfall, then I'm where that is.
I don't know if I have that. I'll just walk to you just in case.
Might.
Okay. This one's like probably the easiest question of all of them. Favorite Star Wars movie? More topical. Because the new Star Wars came out.
Okay, so
Spaceballs.
Episode. I was. You know what I was
Spaceballs
gonna
is
say? I
really
was gonna
good.
say, can we count Spaceballs?
If we're counting Spaceballs,
but then I was like, no, we can't count
fucking
Spaceballs.
adore that movie, but that doesn't count.
I love that movie. I have the original
I don't think it
VHS
doesn't
of that
count.
movie.
I
Still.
have a DVD
Because
set.
it's technically...
Yeah, it's technically not Star Wars. It's parody.
Um,
Episode 5.
I never saw 7 or 8. I'll just say that now, so I can't pick those.
And you haven't seen Rogue One. I know that one.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Episode
I haven't seen
5.
that. Yeah.
Okay, I think I like 4 the most, and I hated Rogue
Ooh.
One.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know some people who hated Rogue One. I actually swore off Star Wars. I will not see any Star Wars anymore. I will not buy Star Wars stuff. I have sworn off Star Wars completely, and the reason for it is that Disney and
Yeah.
our favorite companies and people involved in Star Wars decided to not only shun the extended universe by saying the extended universe is not part of
Yeah,
the
that was pretty
traditional
shitty.
universe, but then had the gall to go and steal inspiration from it and use it to create Kylo Ren. I'm just like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
because
You could have used Jason Solo from the books, my favorite Star Wars character of all time, but you didn't.
yeah,
The weirdest thing that they've done is they got rid of the extended universe and then left some stuff in that's still canon.
Exactly. They were like picky and choosy about it. And those people worked hard
Like,
on that stuff.
this is good. Let's keep that. What about this? Not good
We
enough.
love the concept of Jason Solo, but we're not going to use Jason Solo. We're
Give him a
just
name
going to
like
create Kylo
Kyle.
Ren.
yeah, I just like
I
Give
just
him
I
a name
can't.
like Kyle.
Name him
They just-
Kyle.
They just
Kyle
made a
Ren.
bootleg version of my favorite Star Wars character. I'm mad at
he
them.
wouldn't even be the best Kyle because the best Kyle is unfortunately non-canon now. But
Yep.
he was from I think he was in the N64 game, but he was also
Yeah.
in the Dark Forces games. The Dark Forces games are really good.
Yeah.
I had Dark Forces
Shadows
2.
of the Empire.
I had Dark Forces 1, 2, and the expansion for 2. Those were all really good.
I have all of them because I bought the Steam package.
Oh, I didn't know they're on
Nice.
Steam now. That's awesome.
Yeah, there was a huge Steam
The
package.
first
with Star
Dark
Wars games.
Force-
There's a
Forces-
huge Steam package that has every single
Yeah,
Star Wars
the
game.
first
in
one
it.
wasn't amazing. It was a bit of a Doom clone, but the second one was really good.
Which, if we're talking Star Wars game, I loved Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed 2 ruined Starkiller for me. I'm so mad.
Yeah, I've never played it, but
I don't
I've
like how he
heard
holds
it's
his
bad.
lightsaber. I don't like
Yeah.
how he holds his lightsaber, and I feel like they were trying to really force that down our throats for a long time.
Yeah.
I get it. He holds his lightsaber backwards. It's dumb.
Was that intentional, or were we trying to throw that item away?
I didn't realize it was soulbound. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
I thought you were going to be able to disenchant it.
Yay.
Oh, well, this one's not as good as
Did
mine.
you just say
but-
EA?
No, not EA.
Okay. Let's
Fuck
not
those
even
guys.
Get into it with
Yeah.
EA shit.
We were just talking about Star Wars. I don't want to talk about EA.
All right, well, that's all his
On the
press.
same
Yes.
note of Star Wars, anyway.
I don't think I ever said what my favorite Star Wars film is. Probably 5.
Yeah, 5's mine.
Yeah,
I
five's
really
mine
liked
too.
Hoth.
I just
Five
liked that
was
whole movie.
Honestly, 4, 5, and 6, I just love all of those, so... I'm
6
picking
is
between
good,
them.
but I can't get past the fact that Ewoks exist as a means for them to sell toys.
yeah, that
That's the
is
part that I can't
annoying.
get past.
Spaceballs, the merchandising.
Yeah, but-
Spaceballs the flamethrower.
I don't know. something about the Ewoks is endearing to me.
It is, yeah.
Something about them is endearing to me where Jar Jar Binks and his race of things aren't.
Gungans, I believe they're called.
The
Yeah.
Gungans, yeah.
I really like Star Wars and I don't even know that because I hate him.
I know them
And all of his
because of
weird
those
fishy people.
those matches of why am I blanking on the name of the game? Battlefront 2, the old good one, not the new one. Where you,
2005?
yeah, classic, whatever you want to call it.
The one we played on PTCP.
Yeah. In that one, there's special game modes where you can play as certain native races, and the Gungans were really fun to play as because literally all they had for weapons was thermal detonators. Just run around and throw grenades everywhere.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, episode 5. It's gotta be episode 5. 4 was really good because it introduced everything.
I liked all of them, except for...
But it's
well,
had so many...
all of
I
those.
feel like 4...
All the
Out of
prequels.
all-
All the originals. Yeah.
All the OG.
Out of all of the originals, I feel like 4 got it worst with the digital remasters.
Oh, I never
There was so much
watched
editing done
I
to it.
never watched
Yep.
the remasters.
Yep.
I watched them on VHS because I heard those remasters
I
were terrible.
hate the remasters so much.
Episode 4 got it the worst. There's so many edits even within the
Yeah.
first little
I've
bit.
seen some
Yep.
clips of the edits before where like they're walking through Tatooine and there's just this ocean of unnecessary, clearly fake CGI shit just walking around. And it's like, I hate that shit.
When they put really shitty digital Jabba the Hutt there,
Yeah.
Yep.
it was terrible.
I liked the practical effects because the actors could respond to it because they can see it being there.
That's something I really respect about what they're doing with Star Wars right now.
Yeah, I've heard that it's better about shit like that.
They went
the
back to
movie's not
using
just being
mostly
done in a
practical. I
giant
can appreciate
blue
that.
screen room.
Yeah, I can appreciate them going back to
I
traditional
love
effects.
watching all of the behind the scenes stuff for the prequels. Oh my god, Obi-Wan, like Ewan McGregor standing in this giant room that's just all blue.
Yeah, or Anakin needs to run panicked because people are dying, but then he starts awkwardly power walking halfway through because the actor knows he's gonna slam into a wall if he keeps running because he's in a tiny blue room. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just stuff like that just takes all the urgency out of it.
There's stuff about the prequels, and like there's ways to look at the prequels that make them a lot better,
Yeah.
but you have to look past a lot of shit.
You can't. It's just you can't forgive a movie if you have to look past so much stuff.
Yeah.
It's like.
Yeah.
uh,
After a point, it's just
I will
Yeah,
say the
exactly.
prequels are great quote machines. I hate
God, yeah.
sand.
I find-
It's rough and coarse and gets everywhere. Not
I
like
find-
you, Padme.
I find that the prequels they remind me a lot of Final Fantasy.
Right.
Good story, told to you by an idiot.
Yeah. That's what I've always said about Final Fantasy VII. Great story told to you by a blithering moron. Cause like
That's what the prequels feel like. to
yeah,
me.
that's Final Fantasy VII to me. If you deep dive and you read the whole plot, I think it's fucking awesome. One of the best I've seen in the game. But man, do you need to hunt out every single little thing in the entire game to actually understand that plot? And it's funny because people always fight me on that, and they say like, "No, I understand the plot." And so I say, "Tell me the plot," and they always give me a different answer. I always get a different answer, and that tells you that the story is not properly conveyed to the player. But it's a great story.
Yep.
It pisses me off.
Yeah.
Well met.
Well, I cashed that in. All that shit's cashed in now.
I'm gonna go fix all my equipment.
Yeah, I guess we can end this session here. We just passed the 3-hour mark anyway, and probably a half an hour of that is going to be sped up us running. So
Yay.
we did it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I said that we'd
We
do
did
it this
do it.
session. We did it this session.
did
Turns
it.
out if I say
None of us believe
turns
you.
out if I say we're doing it this session every session, I'm right eventually.
It's like I said, eventually.
Yeah. So I guess Brandon, you probably need to switch back to all your not broken gear.
Yeah. Spirit is regeneration, right?
Yeah, that's health and mana regen.
What can I do for you?
There we go. Healed my stuff. Oh, and this unsent letter, we can just do that off screen because we're probably going to Stormwind for skills anyway.
Good day to you.
It's just, you just give it to a guy in Stormwind, he gives you some money, and the quest is over. It doesn't lead into anything big as far as I remember, so that can be off screen. All right, I guess I'll end the recording here. Thanks everybody for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.
See ya.
Bye.
Flare out.